Let the space that you're in as you exhale, let it go. And now this is a new day, start of the week. Let go of all the toxins, of all the pent up breath. Let it go. Allow the thoughts of the weekend to start fading away. As we start bringing our thoughts and our mind to the present, start to take inventory now of what your body feels like with your eyesight gone. We start to get more in tune with our body. Here is where we start that communication. Allow the full inhale to expand the belly, expand the lungs. What does this say to your body? Pause your breath at full lungs. Allow the belly to expand. Let it get full. Imagine it's a watermelon. Exhale, side out. Let that belly drop. Let it go. Relying in the present, find your nice full inhale. What does this feel like? Is your capacity a little bit more than the breath before? Exhale, side out, let it go, wide jaw. Let go of any tension you might still be holding here at the brow, at the jaw. Those lips are sealed very lightly, maybe even space in between. Let the jaw release. Let the shoulders release back towards the mat. Let's grab our nice big inhale here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold it at the top for 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody go ahead and spark those fingertips. Keep those eyes closed. Allow your right hand to reside right at heart center. And invite the left hand to reside right at belly center. We're going to feel our breath here. Full inhale. And beautiful. Hold it at the top. Full exhale. Two more. Full inhale. Allow these to be the biggest breaths of today. It feels almost like there is too much air. Hold it. Allow your lungs to experience this. And exhale with control, slowly releasing every single piece of stale air. Nice last full inhale. Make it the biggest one of today. Maybe 5, maybe 6. What about 7? Can you grasp a little bit more? And hold. This last breath is going to be lion's breath. Once you're ready, wide jaw, stick out your tongue. And 3, 2, 1. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, Next inhale, invite the arms to reach up towards the sky. Go ahead and blink your eyes to open if you like. Exhale, press them towards the back wall. Biceps release right next to the ears. Look to the right slightly. Look down to the left. Inhale, find those arms to reach up towards the sky. Once you're ready, slowly exhale, press those knees to touch. Beautiful. Ground down through the sacrum, down to the mat. Both hips press down. Beautiful. Whole back, it is planted, grounded, flat. Imagine your body's a sticker and you are laying flat on the mat. Once you're ready, inhale. Reach up towards the sky. Shoulders come up off the mat. And exhale, tucking your chin, hands reach right next to the hips. Stay here. Take a nice deep full inhale. Our eyesight, our drishti is looking towards our belly. Imagine you are mat now and you're tucking in your chin to round up your spine. Beautiful. Just like that, actively reach through the toes. Through the fingertips towards the heels. You got it. We're slowly waking up our core. Inhale, arms reach up slowly. Release your spine back down onto the mat. Shoulders come down. Arms are still actively reaching up towards the sky. Exhale. Release those biceps right next to the ears. Shift your head side to side. Let it go. Next inhale, we're going to come back in just where we left off. This time our feet will join, but we'll take it one step at a time. Find a neutral spine. Drishti, eyesight looking up towards the sky. Exhale. Find a full inhale first. And exhale. Find those hands up towards the sky. Beautiful. Your shoulders have come up a bit. Now, full inhale, reach up towards the sky. And exhale, tucking your chin around your spine, hands right next to the hips. Now, full inhale as your hands reach towards the heels. Full exhale as we invite the knees in towards our chest. Make sure those heels remain in line with the knees. Beautiful. Now we're trying to reach our forehead to the knee for 5, 4, 3, last 2, and last one. Hold. Try to reach your toes. Try to reach your heels for 5, 4, 3, 2. Make connection with the shins. And exhale. Release the shoulders down to the mat. Listen carefully. Knees will walk their way to the right side of the room. Arms come wide, shoulders glued down to the mat, look to the right side. Beautiful. You want to look opposite of where your knees are. So if your knees drop to the right, look left. If your knees drop to the left, look right. Now this twist is very gentle. It starts at the low core. You want to make sure you keep that belly engaged. Those legs stay hugged in. Those heels actively pressing towards your glutes. We want to keep everything compressed. You got it. One more breath. Full inhale. And exhale. Imagine you're rinsing out a towel and that is your spine for 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Look center. Find those knees to find their way through center. Tucking your chin. Find those forehead to knee. Maybe rock and roll a bit. Slowly release your spine down onto the mat. Shoulders release. This time knees keep hugged in and fall over to the left side of the room. And you look right. Beautiful. There you go. Keep both shoulders grounded down to the mat and feel your core rinse out with each breath. You grow tall through the crown of the head, keeping that low torso, hug in towards the shins. Sorry, towards the top of the thighs. Those heels towards the glutes. Beautiful. Last breath. Full inhale. And full exhale. Let it go. Next inhale, find those knees in through center. This time, find your hands to reach through the inside. For the instep, we're going to come into a happy baby. Rock side to side here. Invite any movement. Free feel to stay here. Or grasp your big toe with your index and your middle finger as you extend your heels. Whatever works for you here, whatever movement works for me. So fine or gentle. Happy baby. Or a big toe pull. What are you working on? With that being said, we're going to go ahead and release the heels up towards the sky. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky, towards our toes for 5. Slowly release the spine down onto the mat. Exhale, lifts you up. And slowly inhale, release the spine down onto the mat. How many we got? 3 more. Exhale. Slowly resist gravity coming down. Beautiful. 1 more. All together. Hold it at the top. Tap your toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody hugging the knees towards the chest. And find your rock and roll as you come into a seated position facing the front mirror. Beautiful. Now allow your spine to stand upright, shoulders peel up and back towards one another. Palms can release, palms face down or palms face up towards the sky. What works for you here? We're going to come into a neck stretch, so go ahead and invite those eyelids to come to a close. Tuck in your chin towards the chest as you exhale. Inhale, slowly trace a line up towards the sky and let your head drop back. Now, I do suggest that you go ahead and close your eyes and trust set your sitting bones. Exhale, tuck in the chin. We'll take care of you standing upright. Keep that core engaged. Find your inhale. This time, exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Tucking your chin, draw a half circle through neckline as you exhale. Left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, drop your head back as you find a full inhale. Right ear, right shoulder. Go ahead and allow these circles to continue in this direction. Matching your exhales as you draw half circle through neckline. And finding your full inhale as you drop your head back and allow the spine. Beautiful. Now slowly find your way to reverse, coming now the opposite way. Beautiful. Find here your full inhales to match your full exhales. Allow the breath here to work for you. Maybe take a pause in any space that you feel tightness and give it some extra breath. If your mind has wandered, if you're thinking about the to-do list, about what will happen next, about what is going on outside of this space, then go ahead and find your intention. What is the reason that you have come onto your mat today? Take your time. Really explore. There are very far and few moments where we can be honest with ourselves. Allow this space to be that space of vulnerability. Even if you say to yourself, golly, I had a great time this weekend, but all I can do today is child's pose. Then have that be your intention. For me, today's intention will be vulnerability. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, draw a line through heart center, tuck in your chin. Seal that intention. Take a full breath. Let it go. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. This time, reach those palms towards the front mirror as you rock onto your hands and knees, finding tabletop. Now go ahead and add any movement you like at this moment. A lot of us are quite familiar with a tabletop by now, but we're all going to meet in a neutral spine. Find any movement you like, and once you're ready, find those shoulders to stack on top of your palms. Allow those palms to come wide, so wide at the webbing it feels like they're going to rip apart. Now, point that index forward, not the middle finger. Beautiful. Those elbows will shine towards the front mirror. There we go. Now, find that long neckline in your chest, from the right shoulder to the left shoulder. Beautiful. That's going to cause your belly to drop down. Go ahead and engage your core. Pull that navel up and back. Beautiful. Keep that tailbone neutral. No tailbone out, no tailbone tucked in. Tops of the feet are planted down, grounded down, grasping onto the mat just as much as the palms. Beautiful. Find your head to be neutral, so shake it out. And then look directly in between your palms, about 3 inches above your palms. Now let's find stillness here. Allow full inhale, full exhale. There you go. Full inhale, full exhale. Once more, keep that core engaged. Full inhale, full exhale. Now, twinkle your right toes, tuck your right toes, press your right toes back behind you, rock over your right toes. Press your heel back, activate the whole right leg, press the toes back behind you. You got it. Keep that core straight. 5, 4, imagine somebody's pulling you back by those toes. There you go, beautiful. 3, last 2. Flex the heel. Beautiful. 5, 4. Be vulnerable with yourself here. 3, 2. Everybody release just the toes down to the mat. Then heel follows. We're coming into a side plank. Making sure the left palm is right underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, right arm reaches up towards the sky for a side plank. Now at this moment, it's when you can use your block to find the distance. We will find a side plank once we're in our sun salutations. We're just going to go through our crescent lunge, warrior 1 and 2. We've been there before, finalizing with our side angle. Beautiful. Take a deep breath till you tear. Look up to the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2. Right hand presses down to the mat or to the block. Right knee follows. Press your hips back. Find a child's pose for one full inhale. Surrender and exhale. Let it go. Inhale, rocks you back into your tabletop right away. Find a breath, find your space, neutral spine. Once you're ready, invite the left toes to press back behind you. Beautiful. Now you want both hips to be in line with one another. Excuse me. Here, take inventory. It's the first time we've activated our left leg. How does it feel compared to the right? Are we favoring the right from the left? Beautiful, you're almost there. Feel as the toe reaches back. 3, 2, exhale, flex the heel now. The only thing that has changed is the direction of your foot. But now, what does it feel like? Yeah, you've activated the calf, the quad, the different muscles now. Is it easier? Is it harder? Don't worry, we'll be right out. Once you're ready, release the left toes only. Roll over your toes. Press your heel back. And once you're ready, the left heel joins the right toes, the right foot, as we come in for a side angle. Allow your right knee to remain down here for support. This is our first side angle. Look down towards your right hand for support. And once you're ready, do you dare? Look forward, look up. How does that test your balance? For 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Left palm down to the mat. Right leg presses back behind you as we find a plank. Beautiful. Find your space here. Oh, allow your knees to come down. Keeping those hips engaged. Your body is one straight line. For 5, 4, 3, last 2. Press your tailbone up and back. Find your down dog. Let it go. Walk out your heels. Bring your heels up. Flex them back. Bend your knees. Whatever you need to do. Maybe wag your tail side to side. 3-legged dogs. What works here for you? Go ahead and allow yourself to feel this space. Is your tailbone up in the sky in the highest point of your body right now? Have you shaked out your head and released any tension? Do your shoulders feel like they're hugging one another, maybe even cracking a walnut right in between? Once you're ready, everybody inhale, heels high, knees low, hovering down to the mat. Press your hips back towards the heels for turbo dog. We're gonna hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Press your tailbone up and back. Down dog. Did you deepen into the space? Maybe shorten the walk between your hands and your feet. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, knees low. Press your glutes towards the tail, towards the heels. Beautiful. You got it. Full inhale. Exhale, presses the tailbone up and back. Then we're gonna find that transition towards the top of the mat. Inhale, heels high, knees low. Step, walk, or jump towards the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, bring a neutral spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands come to the hips, find your mountain. And release, let it go. Allow your feet to come wide, sway side to side. Release any tension, maybe even close your eyes and allow your head to join. Let it go. Beautiful. Coming into a mountain, allow your shoulders to peel up towards the ears and hug back behind. Engage those hips towards the front mirror. Toes can be touching, toes and heels can be touching. Neither. But make sure they remain right underneath the hips. Wherever you are, find that space. Grow tall through the crown of the head. Ground down through the feet. There you go. Find stillness. Remember, today's theme is vulnerability. Sometimes just even standing in stillness can be quite vulnerable. Instead, focus on the rise of your breath. Full inhale, full lungs. And on your active exhale. Where's your point of focus? Nothing else matters. It can be as big as yourself or as small as a dot right in front of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, eyesight follows. Exhale, draw a line through heart center, forward fold. We're going to start one breath per movement. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reach forward behind your knees, behind your calves, behind your heels. Engage those biceps and have those be the one to pull you a little bit closer to your legs. And no tension in the neck whatsoever. There you go. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend your knees, ground down through the palms. Find your way back into a plank position, push-up position. Here your knees can be down or lifted, finding your variation or modification. Slowly coming down for 5, 4, 3, 2. Find your way all the way down to your belly. Let it go. Arms come wide. Heels come wide. Release any tension. Let the mat keep you lifted. One full inhale. And one full exhale. Beautiful. Zip up your legs. One cobra tail. Hands come right next to the chest. Go ahead and peel up your chest. Pull those shoulders up and back. Allow those elbows to help you lift up. Maybe even look up. Beautiful. Low cobra. Exhale. Forehead down to the mat. Hands remain engaged. Let's press our way away from the mat once again. And exhale. Press your tailbone up and back down, dog. Once you're ready, heels high, knees low. Exhale, find your way towards the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Arms can join. Find your way, root to rise. And exhale through mountain, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, ground down through the palms. Find your way back. Step, walk, jump back. Take little steps back. Plank. Knees down or knees lifted. Slowly we come halfway for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, peel your chest open, up dog. And exhale, find your down dog right away. Beautiful. One cleansing breath. Full inhale. Full exhale. Surya Namaskar B. We're going to start isolating the right side of the body from the left. We're going to start with the left. Left leg presses back behind you. When you're ready, exhale, hug it in towards your chest. Flex that heel, ground down through the foot. Beautiful. We're going to come right into our crescent lunge. So at this moment, go ahead and determine whether you need the modification, the knee down, or you're ready to go for the whole thing. Inhale, arms reach forward. Lift the chest off the thigh. Inhale, arms reach up. Now, as at this moment you've made it up here and you're like, whoa, so not what I thought. Release the right knee down onto the mat and no harm done. It does no harm to try. So go ahead and press the envelope. See how far you can go. Make sure that heel is stacked on top of the toes. Bend into that front knee. Engage the core. Pull the navel up and back. Biceps behind the ear. You got it. Now this is a vulnerable space. Feel free to reach up for opposite elbow back behind your back. If this doesn't feel good for you, you can also invite cactus arms to bend in the elbow to find a goal post. Wherever you are, slowly bend into that front knee. You got it. 5, 4. What's your point of focus? Full inhale. Full exhale. One more breath. Exhale, release the hands down onto the mat. Press off your right toes, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, come into your chair. Inhale, root to rise. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend your knees. Left leg presses back behind you. This time we bend into that right knee. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and match what we did on the other side. So drop that left knee if you need to. Inhale, arms reach forward and up towards the sky. Beautiful. Now first find your space, and then if you created a bind, go ahead and match it. Take inventory here of how this side feels over the other. Maybe it's a little tougher. Maybe even find the bind to be reversed. Top head now comes to the bottom. How weird does that feel? Just simply even changing the bind. Find your one place focus. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, release the bind. Exhale, ground down through the palms. This time, right leg presses back behind you, three-legged dog. Release it down to the mat, let it go. Stay in a down dog or drop your knees. Find child's pose for 2 breaths. One more, let me hear it all together. Full inhale. Full exhale. Beautiful. If you're in a child's pose, please join us. Find your down dog. Down dogs. This time, right leg presses back behind you, three-legged dog. We're going to do some ab work, so feel free to stay here or join us. Right knee, right elbow. Exhale. Three-legged dog. Right knee, forehead. Beautiful. Three-legged dog. Full inhale. This time, exhale. Cross it to touch the left elbow. Three-legged dog. This time, hug it in towards the chest. Ground down the right foot. Beautiful. Reach forward. Press off the left leg. Forward fold. Inhale. Half lift. Exhale. Find your chair. Inhale. Root to rise. Exhale. Swan dive. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, ground down through the palms. Find the right leg back behind you. Bend into that left knee. Ground down through the palms. Left leg presses back behind you. Three-legged dog. Join us here for our core. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Find your elbow, your knee now to touch your forehead. Right, left leg presses back behind you and cross it over to touch your right elbow. Beautiful. Inhale, three-legged dog. Ground it down. Shift forward, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, find your child's pose. Let it go. Find some water if you'd like. Find a bind. Or simply stay in stillness. 2 whole breaths here. If you need any water at this moment, feel free to take in some. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. Last one. Full inhale. And full exhale. Once you're ready, rock forward, tabletop. Making sure those shins are in line with the knees. Then go ahead and walk your hands forward for puppy pose, heart opener. Beautiful. Go ahead and use that block if you need to meet the distance. You want to try and keep the hips stacked on top of the knees. Tops of the feet grasp onto the mat just as much as your palms are here. Beautiful. Release right or the left ear if you'd like. And next stretch. What does this pose feel like for you? It's kind of awkward, ain't it? Part of your body is completely at ease and part of your body is completely activated. Are you able to feel that ease? Maybe your breath is allowing you to find a little bit more depth in the stretch. Wherever you are, slowly peel the forearms off the mat. Find the hands right underneath you. And this time, go ahead and find your cat and cow. And any movement in between. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here. Last inhale. And last exhale. When you're ready, tuck your toes, press the tailbone up and back. We're going to finish up with our flow today. Feel free to add any bells and whistles like flip your dog, like binds. We've been working on binds. I'm not going to go ahead and cue it, but I will go ahead and give those options at that space. So feel free, if you've been following along through all the sessions, to try one of those out again today. Once you're ready, right leg presses back behind you, 3-legged dog. Stack the right hip on top of the left, stay here, or bend the knee and flip your dog. Beautiful. If you flip your dog, you should be coming into your final expression now. Pressing your hips up to the sky or your hand reaching up towards the front mirror or wall. Beautiful. Go ahead and flip that back. Right hand releases down onto the mat. Right knee hugs in towards the chest, everybody. Ground it down. Beautiful. Coming into a crescent lunge. Inhale, arms reach up. And pivot on those toes as you allow that heel to release. Draw a line through heart center. Now this is where you have the time to come into a bind if you'd like. Keep that strap on your left hand and reaching right underneath your right glute. Basically, you can find that strap. We're gonna be in our warrior one. So if you want to create a bind there, go ahead and do so. If you're an active yogi and you know how to get up to paradise, birds of paradise, go ahead and do so. You have enough time. Beautiful. Birds of paradise, go ahead and bring your right foot to the mat. Beautiful. If you bind it, go ahead and unbind. Arms reach up. Hands draw a line through heart center, open up, warrior two. Bend into that front knee. Reach forward for 3, 2, 1. And torso only, reverse your warrior. You got it. 5, 4, 3. Both hands cartwheel down to the mat. Find your standing splits. Maybe a warrior 3. Wherever you are, standing splits, find your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Let's find our chair. Draw a line through heart center. Dip your hips. A little bit more. A little bit more. Look up, reach up. Follow through. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend your knees. Right leg presses back behind you. We're going to bend into that left knee this time. Beautiful. This is it. We're going to head down to the mat after this, I promise. Inhale, arms reach up. Crescent lunge. Now we're going to pivot on those right toes to drop the right heel this time. Beautiful. Warrior one. Now go ahead and create your bind. The left shoulder will come right underneath the left hip. The right hand will be the one with the bind. If you do birds of paradise, go ahead and step the right foot up towards the top of the mat and come into your birds of paradise. You have enough time. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, birds of paradise, calm down. Unbind. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, draw a line through heart center, open up, warrior two. Bend into that front knee. You got it. You gotta bend into that front knee. Let's do it. All together. Ready? Bend into that front knee, reach forward. 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse your warrior. You got it. Full inhale. Full exhale. One more. Exhale, cartwheel both hands down to the mat. This time, press the left leg back behind you. Stack the left hip on top of the right. Bend the knee. And if you did so, flip your dog. Beautiful. Find your final expression if you flipped your dog. Slowly make your way back. Everybody release. Left leg down onto the mat. Shift forward plank. Beautiful. Now from here we're going to play with our plank to the right side of the body and to the left side of the body. So whenever you're ready, ground down through the left palm, heels drop in line. Find your side plank. Now if this is still too much for you, then drop that left knee down on the mat. If you need a variation, go ahead and open up your legs, or maybe float your top leg. Maybe find wild thing. What are you working on? You got it. Right hand releases down to the mat through center. Find your way to plank over to the right side of the body. Go ahead and drop the right knee if you need to. Float the left. Find a bind, maybe wild thing. You got it. Both hands down on the mat. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, knees down, hips pressed back. Find your embryo. Allow those shoulder blades to melt down to the mat. Allow yourself to find nice full inhale. Nice full exhale. Beautiful, just like that. Let me hear it. Full inhale. Full exhale. Beautiful. Slowly arms reach up towards the top of the mat. Now making sure both knees are pressing together, both heels are pressing together, both legs are together. Go ahead and cross out the thumbs, palms press into one another. Then we're going to release those glutes towards the heels as we slowly peel up towards the top of the mat. Beautiful. Exhale, allow those arms to melt down towards the side. Allow your heels to drop to the right or to the left. And allow your legs to grow long towards the front of the room. Allow your glutes to release to the side. Beautiful. And once you're ready, inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, bend the knees as needed and reach for the toes. Now, once you have connection with the toes, you can go ahead and shake out your head. Now there's a bend in your knee, then go ahead and press that heel towards the front room now. And see if you can make those legs go straight. Now that is not what is most important. What is most important is that connection with the torso to reach the top of the thighs. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky once again. Invite that right sole of the foot to press into the left thigh. Once you're ready, exhale, frame to the left foot. And we're gonna go ahead and find that bind. If you need the strap, I feel like I might just need the strap. Forehead to knee, forward fold. Now if you have a strap, you can go ahead and start working your hands towards one another as you find them to bind on their own. So using these tools is not cheating, but rather helping you meet the distance while you get to the space. You are still active in those muscles. You are still working to get to that space. Inhale is going to lift up your torso. Then we're going to go ahead and switch up our bind, allowing the right leg to grow long. The left sole of the foot to press into that right thigh. Find your bind, your strap, bend that knee, and forehead to knee. You got it. Allow yourself to recite here. Yes, you want to keep that chin tucked. Breathing will be heavy, I know. There are some attributes that might get in the way here. This is okay. The breath should feel labored. What is most important here is, can you make that connection of the forehead to knee? Use your biceps here. Don't strain your neck. Use your biceps to get you closer. You got it. And on your next inhale, we'll lift you right up. Feel free to come into a down dog and take pigeon pose. But all together, we're going to make our way onto our back and take a Supta number 4, which gives you the same benefits of pigeon, but is more accessible to everybody. Now, if you are a fan of pigeon, Then go ahead and come down into your down dog. Right leg presses back behind you and hug it in towards the mat, parallel to the mat. Otherwise, everybody, allow yourself to come lay back on your mat. Soles of the feet pressing into the mat. Right leg heels, right heel lifts up towards the sky, bend at the knee, and we want that 45 degree, if not working our heel closer towards the top of the thigh. But we want to allow that right knee to open up. Beautiful. This might be enough. Applying slight pressure to that inside of that right knee, or we might want to thread the needle and reach for opposite knee. Now you can go ahead and bind it, but make sure you start to make your way back down to the mat. Now there should be maybe a slight pinch on the right hip. There should never be any pain. So never, never, never push past pain. Beautiful. Now if you're in a Sutta number 4, you can stay here, or you can drop your knees over to the left side of the room. Beautiful. If you decided to do pigeon instead, go ahead and make sure that you find each expression at least 1 minute between the right, and then just go ahead and switch it up. Find your way back into a down dog, and this time the left leg will press back behind you into a three-legged dog. Beautiful. If you're in a Sutta number 4, if you're laying on your back, find those knees to come in through center. Release the right leg up towards the sky. Give that heel a couple flex, maybe a couple circles. And bending at the knee, releasing the right sole. Switch it up, left heel, left toes press up towards the sky. Now remember, your upper body is grounded down to the mat. Your shoulders should not be lifted whatsoever. Once you're ready, bend that left knee and find it placed just below, just above the right knee. Beautiful. Now you can stay here, pressing that left knee to open. Find that thread through the needle. And then slowly work your shoulders back down to the mat. Or simply drop your knees to the right side of the room as you allow the left leg to keep opening. Beautiful. Look left. You should by now feel your nice full inhales, maybe even matching 6 seconds. And your nice full exhales. If you're in a pigeon or any expression of pigeon, make your way out. From a down dog, slowly find your feet to find right in between your palms, and then join us in a laying position, laying on your back. Once you're ready, find your way through center. Release the left leg up towards the sky. Match the same movement that you did on the other side. We're going to end class just how we started, in the Supta Baddha Konasana. So allow both soles of the feet to press into one another. Make that connection. Beautiful. The closer those heels are to your pelvic floor, the more the stretch will be. Now remember, full spine is down onto the mat, knees open up on their own. Allow your hands to reside at heart center and at belly center, or allow those palms to come wide and release onto the mat. We're going to go ahead and find ourselves here in our final pose. If Supta Baddha Konasana is not comfortable for you, then find those knees to press in together, soles of the feet towards the edge mat width, or you can come into a dead man by just allowing those legs to grow long. Beautiful. Allow your eyes now to relax as the music will slowly find its way to the background. My voice starts to fade away. Release any tension you have in your brow. Release the muscles around your eyes. Your eyelids grow heavy. Your lips part open. Your jaw releases. Let it go. Beautiful. Shake your head side to side if you need to release any tension. And just like the rolling of dice, let it fall where it may. Let it go. Full inhale fills the belly, fills the lungs. Take inventory. Pause at the top of the breath. And exhale, side out. Now the belly may rise and be as it may. The last breath here, as we inhale, imagine it working from your hips down to your thighs, to your calves, all the way to your toes. And as we exhale, that stale air rushes out. Along with any tension left, let it go. Today's practice has been all about vulnerability. Sometimes it's hard to be vulnerable and still. Sometimes stillness causes vulnerability. Maybe even being silent in the external and the mind may cause you to feel uncomfortable, vulnerable. Maybe you've never even practiced yoga before, and trying all those poses, your body going left, your head going right, your knee going right. It's like, what? Let it go. Maybe closing your eyes makes you feel vulnerable. Whatever it is in your life right now that is making you feel vulnerable, that is making you feel uncomfortable, once you're ready, find a deep full inhale all together. Fill your body with that breath, fresh new blood. And exhale, release of all fear, unknown, anything that makes you feel vulnerable. Let it go. And once you're ready, invite your right hand to reach for your left shoulder. Your left hand to reach for your right shoulder. Maybe even spider webbing those fingers and finding those fingers to reach for the shoulder blades. Give yourself a nice big hug. Curl the sides of your lips up. And know that wherever you may be and whatever might be causing your vulnerability today, you can always rely on your breath and on your right and left hand to give you a big old hug. Allowing that movement to rock your way to your right, to your left. Find your side embryo. Press your way into a seated pose. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. And as we exhale, sigh it out. Sound it out. Yawn it out. My name is Claudia H. Brady, and it was my pleasure to walk you through what my producer tells me 65 minutes of yoga today. Take something away from today's class. Maybe take a look back at the sessions before. See how you've improved. My name is Claudia H. Brady, and it is my pleasure to have you join me in my living room for my private practice. See you tomorrow, 9:45, YouTube or Facebook. Namaste.